Greetings and welcome, mis amigos, mis compadres, los estudiantes. Today we're talking about measures of central tendency. That if I've got, like, say, a whole lot of numbers, man, imagine if I had a whole lot of numbers. Yep, okay, I did. And I wanted to say, what is a number that represents all of those numbers? That's kind of hard to do, but one of the ways you might describe all of the numbers is with a number that's roughly the middle number, okay? And we would call that a measure of center, right? Tendency, where those numbers tend to exist, all right? Where the middle number seems to be, all right? These concepts, a measure of center, you might have heard called an average before, okay? Average. And there are a few types of averages, and you've heard of these as well: mean, median, and mode. So the mean of a data set, what I do to find that is I add them all up. That's what the word sum means, correct, right? You guys know that. And then I divide by how many there are, okay? And we'll actually use this symbol a little bit later. It's X with a line over it, often referred to as X bar, okay? So there's a symbol. So if you see X bar somewhere, what they're asking you to do is to find the mean, Jimmy. So let's see, for median. The median is the middle number. In order for me to figure out what the middle number is, I'm going to have to arrange the numbers from least to greatest, okay? Problem, what do I do if there's two numbers in the middle? I add them together and divide by 2. I take the two middle numbers and I find the mean. That's right, dab that, right? Yeah. So when a data set has an even number of values, the median is the mean of the two middle values. And then the last one, Jake, mode is the most frequently occurring data value. What if I have no frequently occurring data value? Then you don't have a mode. What if there's a tie for the most frequently occurring data value? You can have two modes. You would actually call that bimodal. Bimodal, okay? Yep. So let's see. Comparing measures of center. Let's try example 1 here. Con sus compañeros. Here we go. Example 1. An amusement park hires students for the summer. The students' hourly wages are shown in the table. Wait, what table, Mr. Waddy? The one that I've got right here. All right, there we go. Okay, so there's some wages. It says find the mean, median, and mode of these hourly wages. So if I want to find the mean, no hablamos, mis amigos. One way I could do that is by adding all of these together. You don't have to write this down. Right, add them all up. Add. Right, you could enter this in a calculator with repeated plus signing it, right? Yeah, you could use a calculator tonight as well, besides the spreadsheets that we'll have. And I'm going to divide by how many there are, right, Jake? Follow along, please. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 numbers, and that's what I would get. Now, chances are I'm going to have to round this a little bit, and that's okay. It turns out this is about 9.65. Now, if you were to order of operations that, all of those additions would take place before the division, because I'm finding the sum. Don't pack up yet, friends. I'm finding the sum, meaning I do that first, and then divide. Question? I forgot my sign. Oh, yeah, sure. Yep, we could call that dollars. Okay. 5, please. Right, please. You guys are doing the thing opposite of what I asked you to do. That's failure to just follow very basic instructions. Let's see. Median. In order to find the median, I would have to arrange the data in order. And tell you what, I'm going to show you what that looks like. Now, there's an even number of values here. And so there is no middle number. So what do? Sure, for just these middle two, so I'll have 8.65 plus 8.75 divided by 2, and that ends up equaling 8.7, which is, you could think about it, it's halfway between those two. I didn't do that math in my head. I had the answer. So, yeah. So that's $8.70 is my middle number. Now, what's the most frequently occurring value? What's the mode here? Yeah, it looks like there's two values that were the same. All of the rest different. So the most frequently occurring value is 825. Now, question, which of these numbers best represents the average? Which of these best represents the middle? I've got three numbers that are measures of center. Which one do you think best represents this data set? Well, 825 ended up being the lowest number of all of them, right? So that's actually not a great measure of center. Now, it turns out we actually have this one number here, which is way higher than the rest of them. And as a result, we actually call that number an outlier. It's far beyond the rest, okay? And as a result, it's actually kind of skewing our middle value, and it's actually causing this to go up higher than it should be, maybe. So it turns out, because I have this outlier, because my data is kind of pulled up by that outlier, that the median is most close to the middle value. Yeah. Why do you think, in terms of real life context, why do we think? Yeah, maybe it's a manager, a shift manager or something like that, why they get paid more. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, internet friends. Have a great day. Bye-bye.